Hello everyone, and welcome back to Classic Comics. And hey, look at this! I'm reviewing an actual comic. How about that? So this is Batman Reptilian. This is a mini-series that was published last year. I actually reviewed the first two issues previously. So I'm just going to do a review of this series as a whole. I'll put like one of those cards up like around here somewhere if you want to take a look at that. So this series was written by Garth Ennis with art by Sharpe. And the art is the main selling point here. Sharpe just does a fantastic job. The art, at different turns, it reminds me of Sam Keith. At other times, Bill Sienkiewicz. And, you know, as I've said in previous videos, I'm not a huge fan of Garth Ennis's writing. His work tends to rely a lot on shock value and lots of gory violence, which is often played for laughs. I do acknowledge that, you know, the guy is talented. And I know many people do like his work. But usually it's not really to my taste. It just feels like his work is, honestly, it's just got a bit of a sadistic streak in it. This is probably because, you know, he's been pretty clear that he doesn't like superheroes and he considers them kind of dumb. However, this story is pretty straightforward, and while the story does have gore in it, the violence is more implied than it is shown. I mean, for Ennis particularly, it's pretty restrained. The one issue I have with the art is that some panels are so dark, it's almost kind of hard to tell what's happening in them. It's hard to see them. You know, a few of them I have to hold them like up close to a lamp just to see what's going on. But the art it's moody, it's very atmospheric. Sharpe gives us a very surreal Gotham here. And he does a great job with Batman. This Batman is, you know, he's the way you want Batman to be. He's badass, he's totally in charge. The story involves a series of mutilations that occur in Gotham, mostly inflicted on Batman's enemies, on his villains. They don't say specifically, but I think this isn't supposed to be in continuity. Oh yeah, this is Black Label, so I think this is like, it's kind of like an Elseworlds or something. And as he investigates, Batman discovers the killer has reptilian DNA. Now, of course, this makes suspicion fall on Killer Croc. Now, when he originally appeared way back in Detective Comics, I think it was in '83 when he first appeared, he was supposed to be a person who had this rare skin condition that made his skin look kind of scaly. But other than that, he was, I don't know if normal is the right word, but he wasn't supposed to be superhuman. He kind of fell into that category of criminal thugs who are, you know, kind of really big and kind of way stronger than any normal person, but not actually to the point of being superhuman. Like the Ox, for example, over at Marvel would be a good example of that. But over time, he began to be depicted as being more kind of reptilian. This seemed to really start up around the Hush storyline, and Jim Lee drew him as clearly being more like a lizard man, more like a sort of human-reptile hybrid, and that's how he's pretty much been portrayed ever since. And this story kind of leans into that and plays into that, as Croc's origins, which have never really been delved into in any detail before, are kind of explored in this story. We're told that there may be more to Croc than simply him having this weird skin condition. I don't want to give away a lot, but Croc is he does have a connection to the killings. I won't say how, but he is in a way kind of responsible for them. And it connects how Croc became the way he is it connects to his origins. And all I'll say is that it's pretty good. You know, there's a pretty big plot twist, and I never saw it coming, and I thought it was really well done. I wasn't so crazy about how the resolution of the story happens and how Batman defeats the killer. You know, I thought they could have been maybe a little more imaginative with that, but it's not bad. Now, one of the things I really appreciate about this story is that Ennis takes things completely serious. You know, there's no irony, there's no tongue-in-cheek humor. Batman's completely serious, he's smart, he's insightful, he's not screwing around, unlike, say, the Tom King version, who is like emotionally unstable and can't seem to accomplish anything without Catwoman there to help him. The tropes we've come to expect in modern comics are thankfully absent. There's no female character who shows up and complains about men being paid higher salaries or taking over the story while Batman plays second fiddle. There's no cutesy humor. The antagonist isn't treated as a joke. Liam Sharpe's version of Batman, as I said, is very cool, very badass. And he does a good job on Batman's villains as well. Honestly, I'm not even sure how this comic got made in current year comics. It's kind of a puzzle to me, but I am glad that it did. This felt to me kind of like a throwback to the 90s. You know, when Batman was appearing in these one-shots and Elseworlds stories and miniseries all the time, and most of them were pretty good. So if you have an opportunity to pick up Batman Reptilian, say in a trade paperback, I think you will be glad that you did. I think you'll really enjoy it. As I said, the artwork is fantastic. The story is solid. You know, Ennis isn't reinventing the wheel or anything, but that's fine. It starts out as a pretty good kind of mystery, murder mystery, and grows into something a bit more wild and sort of unexpected. Anyway, if you have read Reptilian, let me know what you thought of it in the comments. Do you agree or disagree with my thoughts on it? And before you leave, if you would, please sub to the channel and hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.